Why is a covert narcissist terrified of you after the discard? You're the victim, not the abuser. We're going to break that down in this video. Hey, I'm Dr. Melissa. I'm a trauma expert and top doctor. And in this video and on this channel, I help you identify the hidden narcissists in your life, identify the impact that those relationships have on your life, then turn that trauma and that drama into gold, becoming stronger and more powerful than you ever were before. If that sounds like exactly what you need, click subscribe, click that notification bell so that you are notified of each and every video. Today we're talking about why the narcissist is terrified of you after the discard. Your relationship with the covert narcissist has ended. Regardless of who initiated the breakup, it wasn't pretty. Maybe the covert narcissist left you abruptly with no notice, no warning, leaving you struggling to understand what happened. Or maybe you decided you'd finally had enough and you mustered up every ounce of strength you had so that you had the strength to leave. Neither was easy. Yet for the first time in a long time, you're starting to feel an inkling of peace. You want to let go of your anger, your hurt, your confusion. You want to heal, to feel like you again, to feel whole, not like you're fragmented into a million parts. You want to put the relationship behind you and move forward. The covert narcissist does not feel peace. They feel terror. In fact, there is nothing scarier to a narcissist than losing their source of narcissistic supply and having their false reality, their house of cards, come tumbling down for the whole world to see. These fears, this narcissistic script, is subconscious. The covert narcissist is not aware of their desperate need for narcissistic supply or for preserving their idealized self and their false narrative. To them, their made-up world is real. In most cases, they are entirely unaware that they are using people for narcissistic supply. Now, in the state of terror, they are only able to react. They can't consciously choose how to respond. Their limbic system has been activated, that part of their emotional brain that processes extreme fear. The logical thinking part of their brain, their prefrontal cortex, is turned off. They cannot listen to reason, and they don't have the ability to access tools that they've learned to calm themselves. Even the speech area of their brain is deactivated, so they're unable to express themselves clearly, which leads to increased fear and frustration. When this happens, the covert narcissist's subsequent actions are driven by their subconscious fear, processed through their limbic system. You are the threat that must be neutralized. The covert narcissist sees you as their greatest threat and will do anything to neutralize this threat, even if you've peacefully walked away and are not in any way threatening them. The narcissist wants to strike first, strike hard, show no mercy, like they would say on Cobra Kai. They want to squash you before you even think about exposing them. They want to make you out to be so crazy, so dishonest, so disreputable, that no one would even listen to you if you tried to expose them. How do they do this? By smearing you to their flying monkeys, your friends, your family, your coworkers, by controlling the narrative, by making you out to be a liar or crazy, by diverting your attention to handle frivolous lawsuits, orders of protection, or financial disputes, by threatening to reveal your secrets, even if you don't have any, through abusive verbal or written communication, threatening physical harm, stalking you. They come at you with the desperate hunger of survival of their persona and their sources of narcissistic supply. And it is all rooted in terror created by their own dysfunction. If this video resonates with you, type "I choose to heal" in the comments. Then like it, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And if you're ready to move from narcissist victim to anti-fragile narcissist survivor, I invite you to download my free guide to see where you're at on that 5-step process and what is going to support you next in your journey. It'll also add you to my weekly newsletter. That's at narclesslife.com. I'm Dr. Melissa, and I'll see you in the next video.